Hi everyone, my name is Joe Malisi and I am with 77 WABC as we provide coverage for the 2023 Tribeca Film Festival. Today we're going to be talking about a film called Stylebender, the story of a man becoming a legend, starring Israel Adesanya. And today I am with the director of Stylebender, Zoe McIntosh. Zoe, thank you so much for coming on today.
My pleasure.
So obviously with something like this, there's not a lot of stories that are similar to this. There's not a lot of ways that this story has been told, or similar stories have been told. So I'm curious how this project has been different from other projects that you've done in the past.
Yeah, I think it's been different in the sense that never have I worked with such a superstar. And with that comes a challenge where he's so saturated on the media, internet, everywhere. Like anything we know about Israel has been told. So it was really important to me to make a film that had fresh material and revealed his character in a deeper way, you know, to cut through the gloss. So yeah, that I feel pretty confident and proud that we've made a film that really does that.
And going into having these conversations with Israel in order to tell the story in just the right way, you know, how in-depth were those conversations with Israel? How involved was he in the storytelling process to make this project?
Yeah, so he obviously had no creative control, which was extremely important to me as a director. However, he was very involved in the sense that he just revealed himself. I mean, he let me film his therapy sessions, his crump dancing, which is actually all about expressing your emotion. It was almost harder to get him to let me film that than his therapy sessions. So he's involved in the sense that he is giving, you know, warts and all. He is revealing it, but he had, zero creative control.
And you had said a little bit earlier that this hadn't been similar to something you had done previously, working with a star like Israel. After working on Stylebender, do you feel like you're more open to doing these types of projects, to working with athletes or major stars and telling their story in that way?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. I have actually, I mean, I've worked with James Cameron, Paris Goebel, so I've worked with stars, but never in such a long form and also in such a deep, revealing way. Like often it's quite surface when you're chatting to these stars and you've got 2 days with them. Whereas with Israel, I've been on this since 2019 and I did not let him off the hook. I was like, we've got to make something really special and really different. And like I said, I'm super proud that I feel like we have.
And so now with it premiering at Tribeca and again, with you being with him for so long and having all these different things take place, is there a message, a specific message in the film that you are hoping that viewers can see or that they can grab onto when watching the film?
The message is going to vary for audiences, but personally, I would love people to take away, I don't know, just that the runt can rise and don't be afraid to be your weird, freaky self, because I think that is what I really took away from Israel's journey.
That's amazing. And as a filmmaker, as someone who's working with Israel to tell his story, what does Stylebender mean to you as both a project and obviously so many of these years of your life?
I mean, back to that point, I think what I really took away is a lot of courage to even be my weird self, and even that kind of filtered through on how I directed the film. I was just bold with my vision and with how I rolled on set. I mean, what other director does an improvised dance at the end of their film to thank the crew? So yeah, it's been an awesome journey and I'm just stoked to have it out there.
That is amazing. Zoe, congratulations on the film. Thank you again for joining me today as we cover the Tribeca Film Festival.
Thank you so much.